Anything else? Okay, we move somewhere else. Edge center, height crossing. Okay, guess we go. Dang, fancy! Look at this, he has like a Sephiroth suit over here. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. You can tell with this action figure thing. Professionalism at its finest. But a change from your office, really. Thanks? Look, there's a trophy or something here. A trophy? What, that shield? It takes real nerve to display something like this. Wherever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. I like this lady. Phoenix Wright. You never tire... Is this Sephiroth? I'm pretty sure this is Sephiroth. You never tire of prying into... You know, I've never actually played Final Fantasy VII, so I don't know what Sephiroth sounds like. I haven't downloaded the Smash DLC either, because there's no one to play it with. That's a really sad sentence right there. That voice! It's Sephiroth! Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth! You know of him from somewhere? Of course! I'm his biggest fan! I like this lady less now. My sister introduced us once, and... Right. Your sister is the chief prosecutor, after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you. I really need to play Final Fantasy VII sometime. Backlog. Backlog is a thing. Also think it's a Steam version. I don't want to play it on the PlayStation. I'll warn you. I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No! It was just... Mr. Wright here, he... Hey, don't blame me! We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? I forgot to roll my R's. Murder? A body was found in this nasty, bright red sports car in the parking lot. You know, if this is Sephiroth's room, he has this one samurai, I forget his name. This what's action figure in his room. I can respect that. The two would be... That would be my car. What of it? Money? Your car? I'll say one thing, she can certainly scream. Here, have a badge. I once dreamed of becoming a defense attorney a long time ago. What? You wanted to be a defense attorney, Mr. Sephiroth? Yes, my path is laid out clearly before me. I have no time to reflect on what might have been. Say, Sephiroth, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright! Huh? What? Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, he'll take it for sure, won't he? Sigh. I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. But then my sister would be found guilty. If she sighs any deeper, I'm gonna start getting depressed. Just a game of single-player chess here. I'm not too up to my chess, but it looks like Blue's in a bit of a tight... Blue doesn't even have a king! Blue's already lost! The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mountain knights. I don't see any knights. There's only like one knight here. And blue doesn't even have a king. The swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. It's clearly a rook. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounding a pawn. Spiky hair. No, it's not. Yeah, Sephiroth doesn't know how to play chess. Who plays chess standing up anyways? Like, this isn't even a standing desk. Whoa, those are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. A step ladder. Dun, dun, dun! I thought Sephiroth wasn't good with heights. I apologize for that last joke. It was really, really bad and it went on way too long. He must have someone to get them from. It's this tall guy. He doesn't need a ladder. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, Gumshoe doesn't need a ladder. He's like gigantic. He must study the case report so closely. He's so cool. Would it say that if you saw him swinging bullets up that ladder? Ooh, cute! What a pretty tea set. I go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing! The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. This is a drawer? Okay. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. You know, I actually don't know what, like, proper British tea tastes like. I'm actually kind of curious. Whoa! What a view! It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important? Incidentally, were you to jump out this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... Got it! Approximately 3.23 seconds. That's handy to know. She could have used the calculator, but you know. Work desk. It's quite tidy as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. You know, I'm standing right here. Yeah, I know. We're just choosing to ignore you. It's polished so well, I can see my own reflection. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take that nameplate plaque as a souvenir. Hands off my name plaque. Don't. He'll sue you. I mean, he is literally right there. My, what an amazing bouquet! Yeah, this is definitely a bouquet, and this is an action figure. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. Inside it, a giant steel samurai. It's really big, and it's also purple. Wow, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of this foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée? I don't think so. wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it. It must stand for kangaroo. Prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the king of prosecutors. Dang, that's an ugly trophy. King of prosecutors? It's a great honor. Send the shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So that K, that's... K stands for... King? Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design a thing. King of prosecutors. Kind of like Employee of the Month. Only better. Okay, King of Prosecutors Trophy. Given to Edgeworth, King of Prosecutors. At the PD on the day of the murder. This bottom line of information. We got this just by looking at it. Yep. We got the information just by looking at it. We don't even need to be told. That's how smart we are. Mr. Edgeworth has such a fun, comfy sofa. Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. I bet he pores over this case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep, using his arms as a pillow. Don't do that. You're going to basically break your back in half. I know from experience. I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edward's working. I bet in the morning he has sofa hair and little creases in his neck from the seams. He's so cool. Sofa hair is cool, says the guy with perpetual spiky sofa hair. Did we examine this? So that's the king of prosecutor's shield, huh? Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the king of prosecutors. Congratulations, king of prosecutors. Please stop saying that. It still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of the shield broken off? Actually, why is the trophy a shield in the first place? Because don't prosecutors like prosecute people? And the defense attorney. If this shield was whole and it's not just broken off and it just came with that, it wouldn't make any sense at all. But if it's supposed to be broken, then that kind of makes sense. Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. It's also completely flat. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Actually, it doesn't fit in me anymore, but I spent like $500 on it, so I don't want to throw it out. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture with my eyes. Click. He's getting way too excited about this. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Actually, we can examine this. Oh, there's... Hey, check it out! There's a metal plate here. Looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow! One guy is listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. I guess he must be a vampire? Yeah, that's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'm on the right side of the screen now. I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime. And she says it, his name does kind of ring to it. Anything else? I mean, like, can you read what the actual plaque says? No? Okay. Oh, we can zoom in. Why is E zoom in and J zoom out? It's like all the way on the other side of the keyboard. This game is definitely intended for play for keyboard. So, the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, didn't you? After you went through all the trouble of helping me last year? It was like, what is it, like 2 months ago? Also, this is like bundled in the same game? No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Oh wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister then? Yes, sir. MS Sky. It's nice to meet you again. And that didn't sound forced at all. Now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would be the scene of the murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Well, what did you say? Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor. The top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself. So I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You? Mr. Edgeworth? AKA Sephiroth? Sephiroth. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle that I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Like his character model. He was a lot uglier back then. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, legal searches, you name it. Gone! Thanks to you, my innocence was established in a trial at the end of last year. Or was it 2 months ago? Or yesterday, depending on how you play this game. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current accident. Oh, what? That's crazy. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life. Also Twitter. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's got to be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Sky? Yes. We first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. Appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then, why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my... Why does he own a knife? Nani? Mr. Edgeworth? Your knife was a murder weapon? To be specific, it was a knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. I keep it whenever I go hunting. Also for zombies. A murder weapon. Usually in Edgeworth's toolbox. Traces of victim's blood. No prints. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, Kenny, take a joke. You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. This is the most efficient way of searching for clues. Okay, does this lady have anything else to say? Nope. Present her this thing. Could you take a look at this? You? Yes. You said you wanted some hot tea? Right, I could use some really right now. You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get... How does she heat the tea up? We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it! So that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite. The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. How does she heat the tea up? Can you take a look at this? You? Yes, tea. Okay. Tea. Tea. Donuts. Tea. Jelly. Let's go back to the detention center. There's no one here! Is it like she's supposed to be, like, confined here? How did she get out? This guard is not doing his job. Hold on. This guard! He's frozen in his fear of the rigid Miss Lana. She's invisible. Or it's in his imagination. She is that big of an impact. Saving is fun. Okay. There's nothing really. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Is there something else I should be doing? Talk to all these guys. Examine. Is there something I missed? We must have missed something, because we're not... Should know, is there... Oh, we need to examine the knife. Yeah, it's fun when this game that you've been playing for, I don't know, like 10 hours suddenly throws something, a new mechanic at you. Knife. This must be the victim's blood, right? Either that, or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. He tried using his really long sword. What's Sephiroth's doing with a knife like this anyway? I know, his sword is really much longer. Maybe he spends his weekend roughing it in the wild. Edgeworth? In the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman. Oh, there's a scary thought. Does this have anything else on it? Anything? Actually, how do we know that it's his knife, anyways? Is it because he said it so? I guess he doesn't really have a reason to lie. It's against my policy to discuss evidence with defense, especially with you. So, does that mean he discussed it with other defenses? He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright? Nah, with Sephiroth it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. I mean, we did just save his butt, like, yesterday. Or a month? A year? A year? This game is weird. Because of this thing? So basically, this says you were the best of the last year, right? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why is that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes. Right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. Like ladders. He doesn't seem too concerned about his award. Award. For better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask some more about yesterday? Day of the crime. Could you tell me more about yesterday? The day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day. It was the annual cleaning day. We make it a holiday. It was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. It's this one big event. We clear everything. There are prizes. You can win some. I won that trophy. Cleaning day? Working with the police department. We sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. The ceremony was held at the police department. It's definitely a ceremony. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. That's when you got that shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. No, it isn't. We don't have AM or PM. People like myself and Edgeworth pride themselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Why does he still have this? Well, I guess if there's a murder that's happened, you wouldn't want to get rid of any evidence. Parking stub. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15. So the murder happened right after you got back. What, right? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. I mean, he does have to be here because it took place in his car. Is this dude? I don't know who he is. Okay, what should his voice be? He's a little funky, so it's gonna be a super funky voice. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the I'm sounding like this is John Connery. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir. At the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against I know how to talk. Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. You can see I have this band that's written in English, the country that we're in. Yeah, they forgot to localize this band. This band is not localized at all. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? You need to focus on the trial. Oh, this is Edgeworth talking now. I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sure, but sir! I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the person. Give me your name. Oh, yes, sir. I'm Mr. Beacons. Is that like this game's version of Mr. B6? Okay. Oh wait, no, it's not Mr., it's Officer. I'm gonna call him Mr. anyways. Right, Mr. Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. Whimper! But sure, I didn't know. Poor guy. Look, he was absent on the day they gave out brains, and good luck. Got him! Right. Yes, sir. He caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Well, let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least.